One Dutch decision in 1600 could have made Indonesia a superpower. The Majapahit fleet never sailed. Why? Thousands of vessels, crewed by skilled sailors, waited for the command to set sail. Yet that command never came. The opportunity to dominate trade routes and influence the world vanished. This moment of hesitation echoes through centuries. A ghost of history, a Dutch governor, a man of vision, saw the potential for an Indonesian renaissance. His choice, had it been different, could have united the islands under a single banner. Instead, the opportunity was squandered, and the Dutch presence solidified. The psychological impact of this decision is immense. A constant reminder of the path not taken, the governor's choice, a single moment in time, could have sparked a chain reaction, leading to a united Nusantara. Yet, the islands remained divided, their destiny uncertain. The what-if bias, a powerful force, continues to haunt us, reminding us of the possibilities we have lost. The paradox of Indonesia is striking. A nation of 17,000 islands, yet fragmented and unable to unite, each island, a world of its own. With its own culture and traditions, the potential for a united archipelago was always there, yet it remained unrealized. The psychological what-if bias, a powerful force, continues to shape our understanding of history. We wonder what could have been, what might have been achieved if the islands had united. The fragmented nature of the archipelago, a constant reminder of missed opportunities, remains a central theme in the story of Indonesia. Modern science reveals the psychological what-if bias, a phenomenon that affects us all. We tend to romanticize the paths not taken, the opportunities missed. This bias shapes our understanding of history, making us wonder what could have been. In the case of Indonesia, this bias is particularly strong, as the potential for a united archipelago remains unfulfilled. The psychological weight of this bias is immense, a constant reminder of the possibilities we have lost. It is a powerful force that continues to shape our understanding of the world. Imagine a minor historical tweak, a single decision that changes everything. In the 1600s, a different choice could have rewritten the entire timeline. The Dutch governor's decision, had it been different, could have sparked an Indonesian renaissance. The fragmented archipelago could have united, becoming a global superpower. The what-if bias, a powerful force, continues to shape our understanding of history. We wonder what might have been, what could have been achieved if history had taken a different turn. The potential for a united Nusantara remains a central theme in the story of Indonesia. The Majapahit fleet, a symbol of lost potential, remains a haunting reminder of what could have been. The ships, poised for greatness, never sailed into the unknown. The opportunity to establish a maritime empire, controlling trade routes and influencing the world, was lost. The psychological impact of this missed moment is immense, a constant reminder of the path not taken. The fleet that never sailed remains a symbol of unfulfilled potential, a ghost of history. The what-if bias, a powerful force, continues to shape our understanding of the world. A Dutch governor's choice, seemingly insignificant at the time, could have sparked an Indonesian renaissance. His decision to align with local rulers instead of imposing Dutch rule could have united the islands under a single banner. Instead, the opportunity was squandered, and the Dutch presence solidified. The psychological impact of this decision is immense, a constant reminder of the path not taken. The governor's choice, a single moment in time, could have sparked a chain reaction, leading to a united Nusantara. Yet, the islands remained divided, their destiny uncertain. The paradox of Indonesia is striking. A nation. In the alternate timeline, the Dutch East India Company faces unprecedented resistance from local kingdoms united under a single banner. By 1700, colonial forces are completely expelled from Indonesian soil after decades of fierce battles. The leaders of Java, Sumatra, and Borneo convene in a historic assembly, declaring the birth of the Srivijaya Majapahit Empire. This unprecedented unification of 17,000 islands creates a new regional power center. Across the archipelago, celebrations erupt as people witness the birth of their empire. Streets are adorned with colorful banners, and traditional dances fill the air with joy and hope for a unified future. We upload videos like this every day. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Television. However, beneath the surface of unity, ancient rivalries and regional identities begin to surface. The emperor's advisors warn of potential fragmentation as diverse cultures struggle to find common ground. The first crack appears in Aceh, where local leaders refuse to recognize imperial authority. Their fierce resistance stems from centuries of autonomy and distrust of central power structures. Like wildfire, rebellion spreads across the western archipelago. Maluku spices, once a symbol of unity, now become contested resources as different factions fight for control of trade routes. In the eastern reaches, Papua emerges as the most rebellious region. Indigenous tribes, fiercely protective of their land and traditions, mount a resistance that threatens the very foundation of imperial expansion. The empire's first major crisis arrives when British India, fearing the rise of a new regional power, declares war. The VOC, though diminished, regroups and joins the conflict against the fledgling empire. The combined forces of British India and the VOC prove formidable despite their numerical disadvantage. Imperial ships, though numerous, lack the technological sophistication of European naval vessels. By 1900, the Indonesian Empire has become a global superpower, controlling a third of the world's spice trade. The empire stretches from Sumatra to New Guinea, with territories in Africa and the Americas. The spice trade has transformed the empire's economy beyond recognition. Ships laden with nutmeg, cloves, and pepper sail from Jakarta ports to London, Paris, and New York every single day. The empire's wealth has funded magnificent architecture across its territories. Grand palaces rise in Jakarta, while universities and research centers flourish in every major city. European powers watch with envy as Indonesia's influence grows. The Dutch, once colonizers, now seek trade alliances rather than conquest. The British negotiate for access to the empire's ports. The world braces for conflict as tensions rise globally. In our timeline, World War II erupts with devastating force. But in this alternate reality, history takes a dramatically different turn. In this timeline, Japan never invades Southeast Asia. Instead, the empire forms a neutral alliance with Japan, creating a powerful Pacific bloc that neither side dares to challenge. Indonesia's neutrality during World War II proves crucial. The empire mediates between Allied and Axis powers, preventing the conflict from spreading across Asia and saving millions of lives. As the war ends, a new global order emerges. The Cold War begins with the United States and Soviet Union vying for influence across the world. The Indonesian Empire watches carefully. The empire makes a historic decision: to align with neither superpower. Instead, Indonesia forms its own bloc, inviting neutral nations to join a new global alliance that challenges the bipolar world. The non-aligned movement Duanal emerges as a powerful third force in global politics. Nations across Asia, Africa, and Latin America join the Indonesian. In the year 2024, the Indonesian Empire, a global hegemon, has emerged as the dominant power, but at what cost to its people and the world? The revelation that its people long for the simpler timeline we live in has left the Indonesian Empire questioning its very existence and purpose. The mind-blowing twist that the real Indonesia, fragmented and struggling, is actually happier than its alternate counterpart has left the world in awe and wonder. The psychology of counterfactual thinking, why we romanticize lost empires, and the ultimate lesson that power isn't destiny but freedom and diversity have all been revealed. The call to action, to appreciate the real Indonesia's vibrant democracy and cultural richness, has been made, and it's time to reflect on our own values and priorities. Hi everyone! Quick reminder: subscribe for high-quality daily content. Sparkle subscribe now before the next video. We have a special upload tomorrow. High voltage.